In today's Global Crossroads Report, we navigate through the rapidly changing geopolitical landscape, address the increasing flames of war, and delve into the economic crises confronting the world. Our first focus is on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Recently, Russia launched an offensive involving 600 drones and 40 cruise missiles against Ukraine, resulting in the deaths of at least 4 people and injuries to more than 70. In response, Ukraine has acquired the Patriot missile defense system, courtesy of aid from Israel and the United States. President Zelensky has confirmed that 2 more systems are en route. This development is significant not only for Ukraine, but also for the broader regional politics. Analysts predict that Russia might increase pressure on Israel in Syria and Iran. Moreover, NATO has explicitly warned that any Russian violations of European airspace will incur severe consequences. On the American front, the Pentagon has issued orders to significantly ramp up the production of 12 critical weapon systems, including Patriot interceptors, long-range anti-ship missiles, and the SM-6 system. The production capacity for Patriot missiles alone is poised to reach nearly 2,000 units per year. Meanwhile, defense contractor Lockheed Martin has secured a $10 billion contract, signaling America's preparation for a potential conflict with China. However, a significant challenge remains. Much of the supply chain for these weapons production is still dependent on China. Domestically, the United States is also focusing on internal security, with increased military preparations against Venezuela and heightened deployment of forces and federal agencies in cities like Portland and Memphis. Agencies such as the FBI, DEA, and ATF are becoming increasingly active at the local level, an indication that the U.S. is viewing internal security through a military lens. In economic news, President Trump has announced a 100% tariff on foreign films and furniture, a move that could notably impact Hollywood, given that 70% of its revenue comes from overseas markets. If other countries reciprocate by taxing U.S. films, the industry could face significant losses. On the financial front, the U.S. is grappling with an impending crisis as a government shutdown looms, due to a pending budget by September 30th. The government has further announced the cessation of paper checks, mandating that all payments be made electronically, a change experts are dubbing the double deadline shock. At the United Nations General Assembly's 80th session, the theme was "Better Together," yet criticisms abound. Many nations expressed the sentiment that the UN would become irrelevant if it fails to reform itself. Canada criticized the unilateral policies of the US, while Kenya insisted that the UN must evolve to progress. Intense debates were also observed on the Congo crisis in Africa and the Rohingya issue in Asia, where all parties in Congo are facing accusations of war crimes, and the situation of Rohingya refugees in Myanmar remains dire. On the scientific and environmental front, Typhoon Bualoi has wreaked havoc in Vietnam, claiming dozens of lives with hundreds of fishermen reported missing, and over 300,000 homes left without power. In the Atlantic Ocean, new storms are brewing, potentially impacting the Americas and the Caribbean. Additionally, advancements in quantum computing and renewable energy have marked significant scientific progress. Fresh research on black holes and discoveries by the Hubble telescope continue to deepen our understanding of the universe. The report summarizes a world embroiled in multifaceted struggles, from geopolitical tensions and economic instability to climate crises and rapid scientific progress, all laying the foundation for a new world order. Viewers are encouraged to like, share, and subscribe if they found the report informative. Stay tuned for more updates and analyses. Thank you for watching.